So we're up early today and leaving Winton, the long waterhole. Had a lovely stay here. We're not going too far up the road to check out something that we want to see. If we like it, we may camp there. If not, we'll carry on. So we'll see where we end up. So we're on the road at 7:37.
38.
7:38. One of our earliest starts yet, Larry.
Yep. Saw the sunrise. Off we go.
So we're getting closer to where we want to go and investigate. Somewhere those hills, I think it is. We're just going into the Figtree Waterhole campground. Not sure if we can get our van all the way in, but there's two campgrounds out here. We might have to stop at the first one. So this is getting a bit gnarly. Let's see how he goes getting through here. Creaky. Oh, this bit looks a bit worse. Not sure how he's going to get through here. So we think this is the first campground. So my idea is to leave the van here. But we'll see what he says. Looks like our step has gone a bit wonky. Must have caught it going through that last rut. Larry's just going off for a recce to see if we can take our van any further. We might just leave the van here, I think. It's a dry creek bed. Parked up there for the minute. Gonna go down and check out this swimming hole.
$30 metres to go. Just got to go along there. Water body.
So I just got to walk down this little path. Scenery in here is amazing. This is where there's a huge fig tree. Looks like it's got fruit on it, if this is the fig. So back in the day, this is where the swagmen came to water their horses. And in the summer, in the wet, this is waterfall. Obviously it's not running today. It's been a month since I've had some rain. Cold?
That's only pollen off these trees. Cool, but it's not cold.
Enough to cool off in.
Yeah,
I guess if...
it's all gravel, like this gravel.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
As big as a backyard pool anyway, but more natural.
Rocking there. Ooh. Have a look right next to you on the rocks.
If you look closely on this wall here, there's some Aboriginal art. Some bird prints by the looks. Maybe hand prints. So we've got into the water and it's beautiful and clear. Clearest water we've seen so far in the outback of Queensland. It's just a shame that it's not a bigger hole. I imagine it would go right up to that track when the waterfall's flowing. So taken from the water, looking back up to the track that we came down. Just sitting here, watching the light play on the wall, on the rocks. Larry's having a go at fixing our step. It was quite bent and a bit missing, but he found the missing bit.
Yeah, put it back in. Okay.
Hopefully it'll live to see another day. I think we might need to get a new one very soon though, Larry.
Get close. Just headed up to the top of the ridge for a walk in the afternoon when it's cooler. Just looking down towards our campsite, right down on the bottom of the tree line. Just swinging around, and to look down there is the pool, and that's part of the waterfall. Well, the water comes over the rocks. This is up on top, very dry and rocky. There's not much up here.
Larry lighting the fire. He's going to cook dinner on there tonight, I think. The afternoon glow on the hills from the sun going down. A view out the back of the caravan. There's been a few people here having campfires. So what's the chef cooking tonight?
We're cooking chicken schnitzels with potatoes, sweet potatoes, normal potatoes cooked in the fire. We'll cook some peas in the microwave.
Larry's just putting some extra dirt in this big rut us to drive out. Maybe just so bad, Steph. Certainly some deep washouts on some links to the road here. So they'd be nearly up to my waist, hard to tell on the camera. Here we go, so let's see, that makes a difference. Our slip's on the other side this time, so we think we should be fine. Just scrape the toe ball. Just a bit of a lean, but he's up, so that's good. Looking out towards the dry creek bed as we're driving out. Hard to imagine what that would be like if it was full of water. Completely different. Just filling this one up as well. No shovel this time, he's just doing it by hand. Seems to look worse today than it did the other day. We're not heading off to a good start today. Got up this morning and Larry had to change a caravan tyre. We were meant to be heading off early, but it's much later in the day now. So you enjoying yourself now, Larry?
Down in the bush.
So my suggestion is, if you don't want to do this kind of stuff, camp before the ruts and just drive your car in. Well, let's see how he goes after filling this hole in. Oh, that's a bit better. Last bit to get out. This was the easiest one when we came in, so it should be okay. So we're back out near the start of the track to go into that campground. Larry's just ducked in the back of the caravan to have a bit of a clean up after changing a tyre and digging dirt to try and fill in some holes to get us out without too much trouble. So today's plan was to head to Corella Dam. Now we have got away a little bit later than what we planned, so we'll just see how we go. We may make an overnight stop before we get there. But anyway, we'll see you on the road. Another Australian bush traffic jam. Well, that one doesn't look like he wants to move, does he? The one at the back, Larry? Oh no, he's gone.
Another sunburnt country, a land of sweeping plains, of ragged mountain ranges, of droughts and flooding rains.
So just pulled up at McKinley to check out the Walkabout Creek Hotel. This is where they made the movie Crocodile Dundee. We were going to have lunch here, but they aren't serving lunch until next week. Food prep done for tonight. Lara's going to put some fish and some veggies straight on the barbecue. It'll be quite nice after a stressful day today. Feeling a little bit civilised here. It's the first time we've put the mat out, but we might be here for a few days, so I may as well make it a little bit more comfy instead of kicking up dirt from the very dry grass. Especially after we had to give it a bit of a whippersnip, because this side of the campground is quite long and nobody else wanted to camp here. But we can, because we brought our trusty whippersnipper with us. Trusty mozzie coils out. Let's see if that does the trick so we can sit out for a little bit tonight. So Larry's just putting this in the barbie now. Let's hope it all cooks. I didn't feel like doing anything else tonight after today. How long do you think, Larry, that's going to take?
20 minutes.
Okay. Dinner watching the outdoor TV. Thanks for cooking, Chef.
No worries.
Larry with his torch on his head so he can see what he's doing.